several years back. And you could see out over the, it was really a nice view. It was one of these mountains that I climbed. And you could see the Silver Bay area, I think, is what you could see. That was a fairly long hike, but it wasn't a... It was just pretty straightforward thing. And I made a wrong turn on that. I ended up doing the hard one instead of the easy one. I didn't even know it. But it was, I know at one point it was like, there was like a water station. In other words, it was like, this is a difficult hike. And there was a cooler there, and I don't think I took anything, but they had free drinks because they knew that it was a pretty long hike. But the one I did today, I feel like was, boy, I maybe would have taken one of those drinks if I would have had one of those today. That's partly because I made a wrong turn, but I wasn't the only one that did that. But on that other one, I made a wrong turn and I did the hard one. That's funny. I think I forgot that I was on the easy one. I simply forgot. I didn't know that the easy one was that easy. When I got back, I realized the easy one was really easy. And the hard one was hard, but not maybe as hard as I thought it would be. But it was still a hard thing, but it wasn't that bad compared to what I did today. Here's one. Okay. Two Farmers, Ely. And we're at 656.6. If I wanted to backtrack a little bit, I could come back to here and take one, and there it is right there. It's 7:20. I think we're getting close to Silver Bay. Silver Bay is 6. Okay, we could backtrack 6 miles if we wanted, and we could go up there. But I might spend the night here. We probably should go up there and see if it's open. I think last year it was closed or something. But we should go up there and see what the situation is. And I mean, it's going on. It's 7:21, so I mean it's kind of getting late. I just don't want to bring any mosquitoes in this car, and I think I'll be fine. I'm not seeing any in here at all now. I sprayed this car down, and that's what I'll have to do next year. I'll have to buy another bottle of that stuff, and that sat in the car all winter, so the winter did not hurt it being in here. So I could buy another bottle of that, and should spray it down before I leave, so that nothing gets in here even before I leave. Because I think they wouldn't even go back there if they smelled that. They wouldn't even want to come in. I don't want to poison myself, but on the other hand, I don't want to. It's just on the car. So I don't think it really goes in the air. But they hide up there, and I sprayed right where they hide. So they'll either have to hide on the ceiling, which maybe I sprayed a little bit of the ceiling. If they hide on the ceiling, I can see them. They'll have to hide in the middle of the ceiling, and they'll be right out in the open, and they won't like that. Maybe they won't come in here even if the door's open. They'll just have a sense that, that stinks. That might stink to them. They might not come in. Could go to Ely tomorrow. I don't know if I want to go to Ely tomorrow. There's enough up there for me to see or not. That's a long drive. I might want to just go to 13 and maybe do that drive. Wisconsin stuff. I need to wash the windshield. So you could see this from that hill. This complex here. And that might be the complex that processes my MSB. I think they call it MSB. That company that I have. I have some stock in an iron ore. Not a huge amount of it, but I have some stock in an iron ore company. And they pay you based on what they get, on what they mine. Silver Bay. Now we're getting to where that place is, and I may actually use it tonight. If for some reason I can't use it, I might have to drive all the way to Duluth. So, kind of need it. Oh, this isn't where you turn, is it? Is it up here? I don't think it's up here. I think we're going to have to turn around. Boy, the sun is right in my eyes. There's a motel. You know what that cost? I wonder what rooms cost here. I'm just going to check. I don't know if I should check. I bet they're not cheap. Maybe you should check anyways. Might find a place that's reasonable over here.